coming on in, guys. Yeah, he just makes himself at home. Well, hello everyone. This is cozy, don't you think? This is nice. Camping in our house, in our home. We've had the tent up for a little while now because we've been doing a couple nights camping here or there. It's raining outside. You could probably hear the rain pitter-pattering, which is just, oh, it's my heart going pitter-patter too, because I just love it. It doesn't rain very much down here in SoCal, so this has been unusual this last month of a lot of rain, and considering the circumstances, we've quite enjoyed it. It's been super lovely. So I got my green tea here, as you guys saw. Ooh, my little Lost Lake mug. We went to Lost Lake, Oregon last year. We got the fire going. It's after lunch, so my husband and daughter are just like chilling and having some little time to themselves, watching their shows and everything, while I do a little get ready with me in my tent in my house, because I just thought this would be different and fun and hopefully a little bit relaxing. I haven't done my makeup in a while. This is actually the first video that I'm filming where I actually do my makeup since I was sick and everything that went on with me. So my voice is still a little bit shoddy, but I'd like to just relax and hang out, do a little bit of chit chat, a little bit of makeup, and kind of play with some makeup products that I haven't played with in a while, like the Alter Ego Goddess palette, which I really like, but haven't had a chance to play with it in a while. The Sigma Chroma Glow highlighting palette, the Milani Screen Queen, which I haven't used since the first like couple weeks that I was testing it out. So I really want to try it again. I kind of just want to chill, play with some makeup, and have some fun. By the way, this is Harvey. If you don't know Harvey, he's our French bulldog. He's about 8 years old. He'll be 9, I think, this year. Oh, time goes so fast. So that's Harvey. He'll be hanging out. He makes lots of snorts and snores, and that's just his way of speaking. So if you hear that, that's what it is. Oh, I love a good cup of green tea. And I was using loose leaf tea, as you saw. I got that loose leaf tea back in Seattle, Washington, a little while ago. There's this beautiful loose leaf tea shop in the marketplace, and they have so many loose leaf jar teas. Oh, it's so cool. So cool. So I feel like I have to say it just because it's almost like my videos don't really start until I say it. I mean, at least that's how I feel. But if you want to get ready with me today in my tent, in my house, since I'm camping in my house, then you're in the right place. It's so weird. I never thought I was going to say that, but here we are. Then you're in the right place, and all you need to do now is sit back, hang tight, keep on watching. Okay, so what I'm going to start off with is the Becca Skin Love Primer. I got this as a little travel size a little while ago, and I hadn't gotten around to busting it open until more recently, and I really like it. I was like, ooh, this is good. I've only used it a couple times now, but it's surprisingly like really nice. I felt like a little bit of hydration from it, and of course it's like a blurring primer and that brightening aspect, so that's nice. It just, I don't know what it is. It's good. Have you used it yet? Becca Skin Love Primer? Let me know if you have. Oh, I should put my hair back. I borrowed my daughter's little wolf ears that she had because I just felt like it was very fitting. So, beep, beep. Very cute. So for concealer, I grabbed the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, which I really like, but I haven't picked it up in like a month, so I thought it was time to pick it up. I like to conceal my discoloration that I have on my cheeks, so let me do that really quick. But this shade, it's like the most perfect shade that I can get for me, which is the light ivory, but it's still a touch too light, just a smidgen. So I grabbed, and I haven't used this in a while, so I don't even know how good it still is, but it's the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Concealer, and I kind of need to decide if it's time to toss it or not. So it is just a little bit darker, which is perfect to just darken this up a little tiny bit. But I remember this concealer being more on the, I want to say it was like medium coverage, but it's been a while. It's been a while. And then I'm going to blend it out with the mini Tati blender because I like blending the concealer with that. A brush is fine too, but if I'm going to use this, concealer is what I like it for. Oh, he's snoring next to me. Oh, guys, so relaxed. He has been loving us camping inside, let me tell you. We all like line up. We have our little bed set up, like comfy blankets and pillows and stuff, and then he just takes turns sleeping at the foot of everybody. It's so cute. Oh. And we have a TV right above the fireplace right there. If you saw my Insta stories on Instagram, then you probably know, but we've been watching like little movie nights and stuff. We've only slept in here a couple nights, but I don't want to take the tent down, you guys. It's just so cozy. I love it. Foundation. Where in the world did it go? Like, I literally just had it in my hands. Oh, right in front of me. Of course, story of my life. So this is the Milani Screen Queen. I have the shade 200 Nude Beige. And again, I was testing this out for a couple weeks and I remember liking it, but then, you know, I was testing so much out at that time that I put it aside and I haven't even thought about it since. So I'm really excited to try it again today and see, since I don't even remember now. So I just pumped a little bit on the back of my hand and I'm just gonna pop it right on. Is this a little too light for me now? That's weird. I've been nothing but indoors. Was this too light for me in the beginning? Maybe it's the lighting in here. The lighting is different, so I don't know. Oh, yeah, it goes on so nicely. Okay, I'm remembering now. Oh, it just goes on effortlessly. That's really nice. Did break out a little bit after being sick. It's like literally, that is what happens, man. No big deal. When you're stressed, when you're sick, man. Oh, those things just like to creep up on ya. It is what it is, you know? Yeah. Right now I kept it at like the medium coverage. If I wanted to add more, I could build it up a little bit, but you know what? Obviously, I'm just chilling, man, so I don't really feel like going full coverage right now. So I'm gonna add a little bit more concealer though, and I'm gonna stick with the little Tati Blendiful. So I'm just gonna conceal in the normal areas that I do. Try to not get carried away, but we all know I'm going to. A little right there, just a little. And then I'm going to take the Vitalist concealer since it's a little bit darker, a little bit closer to my skin tone, and the e.l.f. one is more brightening. I'm going to put it right on the little blemishes that we were just talking so highly of. And I'm going to blend those ones out first so that I don't mix like too much of the lighter concealer on top. Yeah, I don't remember it covering really well, but oh well, I don't really care right now. So you guys, let me know if you've done a little camping trip in your own home or in like your backyard or something. We only have a little side yard, so that's why we're doing it in the house. Our side yard is big enough to put up this tent. It's like a little, I think it's like a 4-person tent. We were actually surprised because we had just opened it for the first time. My husband won it at like a silent auction a couple years ago, and we hadn't gotten around to camping. We were RVing last year, but we didn't go camp. So when we opened this up, we were like, oh my goodness, it's getting bigger and bigger. It's like the whole size of this area. It's very spacious. My husband is like, I think he's like 6'3" or something, and he barely touches the end. So that's pretty good size. But anyways, yeah, so outside we could do it, but it's like concrete, so that's not comfortable. We don't have an air mattress to put it in, and it's been raining a lot lately, so we don't want to do that either, of course. So inside it is, and you know what? It's cozy because we got the fire. We wouldn't have that outside. We don't sleep with that on, don't worry. But it's nice, and then like we said, we can have the movie nights because the TV's above it. So it's really cool. If you have the space and you have a tent, I highly recommend doing this, especially right now during self-isolation and quarantine, because honestly, how silly it sounds, it kind of just separated ourselves, and it was just so exciting. You know, our daughter is 4 years old, and it was just super exciting for her too, and she's been loving it, and it's just something different because, I mean, we're on 4 weeks in the house now. 4 weeks. So, you know, we definitely needed to switch it up. My husband is and my daughter actually are the poster people for extroverts. They are just like totally not like stay-at-home homebodies like me at all. So they were going a little stir crazy. My daughter, she's more flexible with it, you know, because she only knows so much right now. Obviously she misses school and she misses her friends, but you know, she's pretty much like okay with it. She just misses her friends. So we needed to spice things up, you know, and switch it up. So, and my husband really appreciated it and he really liked it. The first night we did this, we did hot dogs and some s'mores. We have a little outdoor, like little stand-up fire thing. So we did some s'mores on it. It was just so lovely. I don't know, guys, you know, you just have to take a moment right now to just try your best to switch things up if you can, to just make yourself not feel like everything's so mundane, you know? And I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. So like I said, highly appreciate it. Let me know if you've done this, camping inside your house or even in your backyard. Let me know. Or if you plan on doing it. And even if you don't have a tent and you can't, well, you could like build a fort, or even like build a fort above your bed, like, you know, drape some blankets, and if you have a way of doing it, just something to make it feel different, you know? Okay, and then I think that's blended enough. Yeah, I love that e.l.f. Camo Concealer. Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. Now I'm gonna take I usually take like a very slightly damp beauty blender. I wet this like forever ago, so it's gonna be very slightly damp. Where did it go? Did I leave it upstairs? I think, oh no, it's again in front of my face. Oh my gosh. Okay. I usually take this and just slightly press it around like those areas that tend to like roll with the product, and just kind of gently pat that out and make sure. Yeah, that concealer didn't cover great specifically on this one, but let me add a little bit more. Yeah, okay. Whatever. I mean, you guys, come on, whatever. Now I'm gonna take the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. Is it official? This might be my favorite setting powder now. I love it. Oh my, I've tried it with so many different things too, and it's all working out beautifully. I just love it. So I do like using the Tati Blendiful to set with my powder because it's like magic. It just works so nicely. So I dip it into my powder and then I tap some off on the back of my hand. Oh, the sound of cars driving onto the roads when they're all rainy is just so nice. Oh, I love that. Anyways, so, and then I just gently press it onto the face, focusing on the under eye area in particular, since that's where product really rolls into those smile lines, you know. So nice. Oh, I just love this powder, especially if you have drier skin. If you're oily, I don't know if you'll like it as much. So many powders will dry my skin out and make me look too powdery. This one does not, and it's crazy because it's so affordable, and it's drugstore. What is this one, like $6? I don't know. It's officially beat the Hourglass Halo, well, not the Hourglass Halo, the Hourglass setting powder, which I was looking for a dupe for that. I wouldn't even say this is a dupe because it's just better. It just does something different, you know? It's more glowy. Halo Glow setting powder. I love it. And there's different shades too. I have the shade light, and then there was medium, and then there was tan, I believe. Okay. Oh man, I do this all the time with my cream bronzers. I wanted to use this Tarte one that I got recently, the Breezy Cream Bronzer that you guys saw the review for a few days ago, but I always forget to use my cream products, and I love this. I've been using this one, just a little update, and I've really been enjoying it, but I forgot to use it, so there we go. Again, something that I do on the daily. I'll put out my cream bronzing products or whatever. I love the Milk makeup stick too. I'll put them out. I'll be like, okay, if I put it in front of my face, I'm gonna use it. I forget. So I'm gonna go in with this other one that I've been testing out, and that's the Milani Silky Matte. I have the shade 01 Sunlight. So let me just do a bronzer only then. I was kind of gonna contour with the Tarte one, but can't do that. How can we? Oh, I have a little bit of powder there. Whoops. Or did I not blend that? Oh, I didn't blend that. Okay, nice, Ashley. I'm a little out of practice, okay? Don't judge me. I did not blend my e.l.f. concealer over there. Okay, good. Let me add a little powder. Okay, now we're back in business. Switch to my bronzing brush for up here. This is a nice bronzer, by the way, you guys. I've used it a couple times now, and I'm really digging it. I'll keep playing with it to give my final opinion, but it's blending really nicely. It's not overly pigmented for my skin tone. It's just enough to be able to build it up to my liking. All right, adding a little bit of that Halo Glow powder just down here, just to bring up that bronze a little bit. If I don't contour ahead of time and just go with the bronzer, for some reason I notice I bring it down too much. So let me leave that there and see if that helps, and then I'll sweep it away in a bit. That's like the only place on my face that I can bake, or else it'll look like the dry Sahara Desert. But over here, I guess I'm not that dry, so I can do it. Let me take the blush. I found this blush in a little box of products that I was saving for a little future video, and I was like, you know what? I want to use this right now. And that's a little one of the Too Faced Apricot in the Act. It's the Fruit Cocktail Blush Duo, because I was looking for a really good orangey tone blush, and then I was like, oh my goodness, I have that one when I was like looking through online different ones. Let me just swirl it in. It has like a matte on one side and a shimmer on the other, so let me just swirl it. And yeah, it's picking up product nice. Do I have one? No, I have the bronzer of that, and it's a little one too, and the bronzer is really nice too. Where did that mirror go? Okay, I'm sure you'll have a hard time seeing. No, you can see the blush, can't you? Get it warmed up. Ooh, that's nice. I feel like like corally orange tone blushes look better on my skin tone than the pinky ones. So it's funny though, because like when lip products turn orange on me, which like almost all of them do, it's like almost like a curse for some reason. Like it'll look like the perfect nude lipstick and I'll put it on and it'll be like orange. It's so weird. So I can't stand that when it happens on my lips, but then what, an inch or two away on my cheeks when it's an orange tone blush, it looks good. I don't get some things. Like, I'm a makeup artist and I've been doing it for years, but like I don't really understand why some things are the way they are sometimes. It's weird. I don't know. Body chemistry and stuff. It's funny. It's funny. Like, why does that look good on my cheeks? Not that I look bad in orange tone lip products. That's not what it is. It's just that it's not like what I'm going for that moment, you know? But then like if a bronzer's too orangey too, then I don't like it. Somebody explain it to me if you know, because I don't know. It's so weird. And then for highlighter, I'm going to use this one that I've been holding up as my mirror. It's the Sigma Chroma Glow highlighter. This is a really good palette. It's one of those underrated highlighting palettes because it's more finely milled. It's not super chunky. It's not super glittery. It's really nice. So I'm going to take Peaceful and a little bit of Bedazzle, since we went in with that coral tone. More of the Peaceful than the Bedazzle. And let's pop that on. Ooh, I don't know how great the lighting is in here. It looks good on my monitor, but I won't ever know until I'm going to edit. But that is so pretty. Ooh, I hope you can see it. That is super pretty. I used this palette so much when I first got it, and then it kind of like got buried and stuff, you know, after I started getting more products, and I need to start using it again because it is so pretty. Now I'm just using the Peaceful shade, which is the lighter one, down the center of my face. I usually don't like to put colorful type of highlighters too much in the center, like on my nose, upper lip. Let's put a little here and a little there. Oh, that is glowy. Ooh, love it. Okay. Starting to wake up. It's so, there's a point in my videos where like, if I'm tired to begin with, I like come alive halfway through, you know? Maybe it's the green tea talking though. I don't know. I don't think so though. I think it's the makeups. Okay, now let me spray my face right now. I just grabbed my Tarte Stay Spray. I'm trying to play with that Maracuja mist that they came out with too to like form a solid opinion, and I just can't decide how I feel about it. So I'm just gonna use this one today because I feel like switching it up since I've been using the other one. This one is like my all-time favorite setting spray. I love it. I love it. I love it. So good. And I like that fresh cucumber scent. It's nice. What I like about this spray is I feel like it maintains whatever base you have. So it's not going to be mattifying. It's not going to add dew or moisture. It just keeps it at what it's at, but it also like marries things better. So if you feel like you're looking a little bit powdery, it just marries it nicely. It's so weird. I don't know. Another thing, like I don't understand the chemistry of this that makes it do the way it is, but that's why I'm not a chemist, I guess. Among other reasons. I'm gonna use the Tarte Big Ego Brow Pomade, which I've been using for a while and can't seem to decide if I want it to replace Dip Brow. I don't think I do. I don't think I want it to replace Dip Brow. I think when things start getting back to normal or whatever that's gonna be, I think I'll end up getting a Dip Brow again to replace my dried out one because she has my heart. Alright, I'm not going to talk through this because it takes complete and total concentration. Okay, I wish that I could put on good music while I did this for you guys so that way you could listen to something good and not like random. But I can't since there would be copyright strike. So pretend that you're listening to like, I don't know how to say his last name, but it's just perfect for camping. Ray LaMontola. What is his name? How do you pronounce it? You guys can't tell me right now because you're not here. Ray LaMontagne. I am the worst with pronunciation. But like trouble, you know that guy? That guy? I'm gonna listen to that, so just pretend that you're listening to that while I do my brows. as you just saw, I went ahead and prepped and primed my eyes. So I used the ABH eye primer and then just my Smashbox Hood Witch palette, the base shade in that, just to set my base because the palette that I'm going to be using doesn't have a base shade in it. I was just jamming out, man. I just needed to finish out that song and just have my moment. I love this setup. It's so chill. I'm having such a nice, relaxing time. Getting ready with you guys. It's just a good time. So I'm grabbing my Alter Ego Goddess palette, and when I got this palette, I like fell in love with it. I think it's the best palette that Alter Ego has done, and I love it, but I haven't played with it in a couple months, so I don't know what shades I want to use though. What do I want to use? I want to go with a little bit of a green and a little bit of a brown and some of the sparkles. The shimmers here are so pretty. This is supposed to be a dupe for one of the Natasha Denona palettes, I believe, and now I don't remember which one it is. I'm going to take this little blending brush from Luxie, the 121, and let's dip into Gaia, which is this dark green one right here. Just gently, pop, boppity boop, and let's buff it on the outer edge. P.S. While I was blending out the eye primer on my eyes, I was like, oh wow, I can actually like do this now that my talons aren't on my long claws, but I also miss them a lot. It's very weird going from having long nails. It's weird getting used to long nails, but then when you're used to them, it's weird not having them. But you guys, do not worry. I will do an updated video because I've gotten better at doing that Orly gel extension nails. In case you are needing to do them at home yourself and you're wanting to play around and have some fun. I mean, you can check out my original videos if you missed them, but they're pretty they're not tutorials, you know, they're just like my experience with them, first impressions, and you know, after wearing them a few times. But now that I've been wearing them for how long now? I've had like at least 6 sets of them where I did it myself. I finally feel like I've gotten them to like a perfect length for me, and I've perfected it in a way that it doesn't take me a long time. It still takes me a longer time depending on how intricate the polishes and stuff that I do, but the actual applying of the extensions I've gotten much quicker at. So I will be doing a video for you guys hopefully in the next few weeks. Okay, so lay that down. Look at that pigment. That's good pigment. And let me blend it out now. Use my Sigma E40 taper blending brush, gently dip that in and then tap it off a lot and blend that out. Ooh, I have an eyelash turn in my eye. You know that feeling? Oh, it's the worst, but you can't quite find it. Well, it's like, is it a phantom lash? Or is it a really tiny lash? Or is it a fuzz, like a white fuzz? Those are the worst when you get in your eyes, like a little white fuzz. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna take, I think Iris might look good with that one next to it. This one right here. And lower on the inner corner, not quite as high as the green. I'll pop that in. I'm not gonna go like ham with blending it into the green because then it'll kind of muddy up. So just focus it first over here. And then gently pushing it. That's what it is. It's almost like kind of pushing it that way into the green, not back and forth. Have I done this look before? I might have. I might have. If not on my channel, then in my personal life. But I like it. What can I say? Right now I want to use one of these shimmers. I'm not sure which one to do. They are all so pretty, honestly. I think I'm going to take Valkyrie. Look at this one. That is so pretty. Ooh, that might be a little too crazy. I don't know, but it's so pretty. It like has this crazy green shift. All of these shimmers have like these crazy green shifts. Like they're so awesome. Ooh, I kind of want to take Artemis too. This crazy green one. Let me just pop that right onto my eye right here. So I'll do like the shimmer, coordinating shimmer shades down here. Look at that. Ooh, that's so pretty. That is so pretty. Oh my goodness. And that's just with my finger. That is so pretty. Wow. Okay. Oh no, I went a little too crazy. I dropped some down here. That is so pretty though. I can't get over it. Have I even used this shade yet? If I haven't, that's a freaking shame, because wow. Okay, and then what do I think? This one might be the closest. Yeah, so I think Valkyrie and maybe a little bit of Pandora. This one up here. So let me mix of those two and then pop it down here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's what I needed. That's what I needed in my life right now. That is so pretty. Wow. Wow. I think I need to still brush off that e.l.f. powder. I don't remember if I did that. But it looks good. Yeah, it definitely looks a lot better. And then I got a little bit of fallout over here. Not fallout, I accidentally like brought it down too much and then I tried to wipe it and then I got it. Let me. Wow. I have to show you guys how pretty this glitter is. Look at that. Look at that shimmer. That looks like, that almost looks like it's pressed glitter, right? Like it's crazy. And that was just with my finger on the primed eye. I love it. I need to use this palette so much more. Oh my goodness. Oh, let me do a little inner corner too. I got sidetracked by the glitter distracted me, the shiny object. I'm going to take Freya down here. Really pretty. I like that. And do I want to do anything on my lower lash line? Maybe I'll just take the iris shade, the brown one, just on my lower lash line. Yeah, I like that. Yep. Okay, I'm loving that. Wow, I think that's apparent. Ooh, so pretty. Okay, some liner. I brought this to play with because why not? You know, we're just chilling, you guys, and I don't remember liking it, but I want to try it again. I need to figure out if I need to declutter it, really. So this is the Kesha Rose Cowboy Blues. I liked everything from the Kesha collection except the eyeliners. So one side is the blue and one side is the black. I think that the black, this is the blue side, I think the black was too shiny. And then the other ones were just too watery. It was really sad. It was very disappointing. But the rest of the collection was good, so that's good. Can't win them all, right? So let me try just tight lining the upper waterline with this. And I brought it back up in case it doesn't work out. Yeah, it's just too watery, honestly. I'll stick with it. It's fine. It's like layering fine, but it's just not my favorite. Yeah, it's all right at best. I have to like layer it too many times to get it to show up. Yeah, like that first swipe, nothing. Let's see if I can show you. No, okay, when I do it on my hand, it's like great. Minus it like looks like it's bleeding a little bit. So if you were just to swatch it, you'd be like, oh, this is fine. But when you actually go to put it on top of eyeshadows, that's when it's like, not so much. Also, it's too shiny. I like it to be more either matte or like satin. In my upper waterline, I'm gonna use this Tarte Easy on the Eyes. It's from their Sugar Rush section, compartment of whatever of their line. And this one I got because I feel like it would be a good dupe for the Marc Jacobs. However, I feel like the wood on here is a little bit thicker than the Marc Jacobs one. So more testing to be done, but it is a lot more affordable. I think it's like $8 cheaper at least than the Marc Jacobs, which it adds up, you know. I didn't bring anything for my lower lash line. Oh well, whatever. So for mascara, I'm going to use my CoverGirl Exhibitionist mascara. So I'm going to throw that on really quick. Curl my lashes first with my little Tarte Mermaid Lash Curler. This is a couple years old, by the way. I always get questions about it. Sometimes Tarte puts it on their sale section and sometimes it's not on the side at all. It's really weird. I don't know why. Maybe they like, oh look it, here's a box of these. Put them online. I don't know what it's about, but I love this mascara. If you're new here, it's my favorite. If you're not new here, then you know all about the Tarte Exhibitionist mascara. Okay, now for lips, I brought two different lipsticks down because I didn't know what kind of tone I'd be doing with the eyeshadows. I really need to see if I want to keep this Tarte Rum Punch lipstick. I want to try this on, but I think this Dose of Colors in Toast would probably be better. Let me just try this on really quickly. Oh, actually, no, that shade will be fine. The thing about this lipstick though, it kind of dries my lips out a little bit, which is really weird because it feels so moisturizing going on. Has anybody else used these ones before? Which one is this called in their line? They have so many lipsticks. But, well, you know, you recognize the tube if you have it. Yeah, I feel so nice. And then I'll notice if I'm just wearing this by itself, within like maybe an hour or two, my lips will just start feeling like super dry and weird. Maybe I'm allergic to one of the ingredients. I don't know, but I'm going to try it again today and see how it goes. But because I know it dries me out, I want to put something on top. So let me put on this Buxom full on. Is this the lip cream, plumping lip cream, not the polish, and this is in Blushing Margarita. This is my favorite one. It's just like perfect. I love it. Okay, that's pretty. And then, in case I'm not annoying enough, I'm going to put on a third lip product, and that's the Jeffree Star Gloss in Ice Cold, just to add a little bit of sparkle to kind of, you know, coordinate with the eyes. A little too purple, Ashley. I grabbed the wrong one. That's okay. They kind of blend into nothing, and then you can't see anything anyways. It's just a little bit more, a little more glossy gloss. Ooh. That is pretty. Okay, you guys, that is it. That is my little look that I wanted to do in the tent. I got some inspiration, I think, from Harvey's fur for the little brown, and then green for the sides of my tent here. And then as far as products today go, can I just say that my base is looking really good? At least it seems like. Like I said, I never know until I'm editing the video, but as far as in person, I need to use that Screen Queen foundation even more because it is so pretty. The whole combination, my skin just looks so glowy and healthy and nice. It's really pretty. The e.l.f. Camo Hydrating Concealer and that Halo Glow Setting Powder. The highlighter from this Chroma Glow palette is just popping. Even that blush from Too Faced is so pretty. And that contour. Like, literally, I liked everything today except the eyeliner, so I think I need to declutter this one. I do need to try this Vitalist by itself more and see if that's worth keeping. It didn't cover up great on the little pimply guys, but it's not a bad one either. It's just, if you don't have much to cover, then you might like it. Do they still make it? Actually, I need to check that. Oh yeah, and I didn't put on lashes today, obviously, because I don't want to, which usually I do. I mean, a lot of times, you guys, I get ready in my house just to hang out in my house, and it's like, or like pick my daughter from preschool when school wasn't going on. But you know, today I obviously am super chill. I'm just hanging out, and I don't want to put on lashes. And I think that this looks beautiful even without lashes, because lashes are not mandatory. They're fun, they're different, but I'm feeling this chill vibe. Thank you so much for joining me as I got ready with you in my tent, in my house, at home. This was kind of fun and relaxing. I hope it was for you guys too. If you have any ideas for anybody, I would love if you comment down below, just some things that you can do to kind of like take yourself out of like a mundane feeling that might be going on with you right now during quarantine and self-isolation. This tent one though, you guys, my number one recommendation. If you just stumbled upon my channel for the very first time, this is the first video you've ever seen of mine, well, that's probably very random, but welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. I would love it so much if you would consider subscribing by hitting that little red button down below and then tapping that bell if you do want to get notified when I post more videos, which is about 3 times a week, and I'm trying to do a little bit more content, if not here, also over on my Instagram and TikTok even, and all those places, social media. We're gonna say goodbye. Harvey, you want to say bye-bye? Want to say bye-bye? He's sleeping. So that's all you're going to get from him today. That's all you're going to get from me. I hope that you guys all out there stay healthy and safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!